For 2023, these two Nkunyams them, they be talk some very blatant and stupid childish lies them. Chris Anu, he be claims that he don't open diplomatic mission for Washington DC. Like an embassy. And then the other one, Ndong Emmanuel, so-called Capo Daniel, he be claims say he get this organization, we don't create them, he get the international community, they come, he don't get their backing, their support for peace plan, for make sure say they go get devolution for Cameroon, even though you don't know how to pronounce it, everybody said devaluation. He talk some nonsense. Say they get a presentation at the United Nations. The United Nations, they go get some meeting for Canada, all Ambazonia General Conference for Canada. They say the president, former president for Israel, he don't endorse them. The Pope himself, he don't endorse them. International backing, they go do global mobilization. They go for African Union from South Africa to Kenya to Ghana. I say wonders. They say they get backing from the European countries, them from Switzerland to Norway to blah blah blah, United Kingdom. They get international backing. Now 2025 days, May the 16th. How market pass? I said na 2025 days. How long has it been? How market pass? Who's had the Pope Day? You don't die. Who's had the so-called former president for Israel where you be promised that it come? Who's had the statement they will make them? Bang, nothing. The international community organization where you be claims they get them, they don't abandon on a run go scenes. You are also called vice chair, Gabila for South Africa, a resigned, Goi. When a 13 people organization for WhatsApp, I remember I be enter for the WhatsApp chakra the thing. People they start the exit, they come out all many color. They start the exit. This person left, this person left, this person left. As soon as I enter the WhatsApp group, as sunshine people that inside, all man come out. Leave una about 13 inside. They talk amongst themselves. So when I see these people, sorry, at the laugh so that the joke. These people are so monumentally stupid and juvenile, and they talk this kind of stupid, childish lies them because they actually underestimate the intelligence of Anglophones. For them, they think that Anglophones are stupid like them. They even believe that they're stupid past them because they just can't talk any stupid lie. And they know them, of course, they know it's a lie. And you, when you believe them for 2023, time when they be talking, now 2025, ask yourself this simple question. What are the results? The things the way they be promised una 1 year ago, 2 years ago, it don't happen. What's that the so-called peace plan paper day? What's that day? What's that the peace plan? We are building our website. We will publish it on our. What's that just simple website? What's that the website day? What's that the statement from the former Israeli president? Who's that the Pope, the United Nations, the African Union backing and support for the peace plan, whatever. What's that? They said they get direct talks with Cameroon government. What's that the direct talks day? And they still wait for Siam. What's that a day? Without my permission, you have nothing. You hear no? They can't tell now. We'll get Canada pre-talks. Canada. They sing a like song. What's the Canada pre-talks day? Now only me one, I be stand tell when I say there is nothing happening in Canada. Today, when I see the results, them way they become cry Canada. What's the Canada so-called pre-talks day? What's the results day? Because you did judge something by the results where it produce them. Not just say to some person don't declare them or you don't claim say something they happen. No, you did judge based on the concrete results where they produce them. Even the so-called peace plan or whatever nonsense they talk about, maybe assume say it was going on. Now 2025 May this. How many weeks do we have till presidential election for Cameroon? Because now we don't start to count them now in weeks, not even months. Election then now for early October 2025. We then now for mid-May. So we don't already enter in the election calendar for Cameroon, where it means say everything else not be important. It could be put to the back seat right now. Now political campaigns, now political election, and then the inauguration of a president and all of those things, then it don't occupy the political calendar for Cameroon for a whole year. So at the very earliest, the next time we will not go hear anything where any person in the international community, as they always talk about, they go get anything for talk about the Anglophone crisis or whatever, you're looking at 2026, maybe April, May 2026. Because no matter who will be president for Cameroon for this October election, then inaugurating for November, it could get opportunity for do a cabinet reshuffle or whatever for select a government and form a government for December and January. It could put things in place for set up a government and then start the actually administer, rule and control the country or execute, because not the executive branch. Okay, it could need at least a few months till maybe February, March, maybe April 2026. Okay, and the international community, they're not stupid. They know very well, say, regardless who become president, if not new president, then they will even give you more time. If not the same continuation for President Paul Biya, then at the earliest, you're looking at March, April, May, where they will give you enough time, enough room for set up your government, and then when it don't be stable before any person. And right now, there is zero pressure on the Cameroon government from the so-called international community for do anything in the Anglophone zone. Zero. Now, what I want to say, the evidence where we produce and for the international community where they be the hope, the amber terrorist nonsense idiots, they be the hope and pray and wish, say ego can't help them for put pressure on Cameroon government for give them some political concessions or dialogue or negotiate with them, like the so-called Switzerland, the so-called Canada and Norway, United States of America, the UK. What is the result? Now UK, it be catch quadrisco lockam. Now America, it don't catch 13 amber terrorists them lockam from Mangang, Tamofo St. Michael to Clochi, Langmi, Nestor them. Lockam. 3 of them, the Kansas City 3, they still in prison, incommunicado, are waiting trial for almost 3 years today. They still wait for trial. It means that they never find them guilty of any crime, but they're in prison. Now, Langmi Nestor them that, Clochi and Francis Chengi. Okay? Now, the United States of America, where they be the hope, say, it can't give them independence. For Norway, they catch Ayabacho Lucas Lockham. They charge you for inciting crimes against humanity for Cameroon. It don't be in prison for 7.5 months, incommunicado, awaiting trial. Now Norway, now international community do that one. No be me, no be Cameroon government. Now the same international community that way, they be the thing say it can't give them independence. Now, Abdul Karim Ali, where he be things say he get connections with the Swiss and the Canadian embassies for Yaoundé, the diplomatic missions. He be the work around that more because he thinks he go get backing. He be thinks the Cameroon government they fear Switzerland or fear the Swiss or Canada. They don't lucky life imprisonment. Life imprisonment. That one happened literally a few weeks ago. Okay, Abdul Karim Ali, life imprisonment. When I think the Cameroon government the fears of international community. Nah. The international community no get any pressure on Cameroon government whatsoever. And I even talk this one when they talk say now at least March, April, May 2026, where any person on the international community it go fit even mention anything to the Cameroon government about the Anglophone crisis. And the reality now say they will not. Even for that May 2026, they won't, because there is zero propensity, zero interest for the international community for act. Because now they don't see, I'm saying, the problem in the Anglophone region is not the Cameroon government. It is the Anglophones themselves. Now, why that way they catch the Anglophones them in the diaspora, they lock them up. I forget for mention, say, just a few weeks ago, Eric Tano Tato, the Gary Master himself, he be indicted by the United States Justice Department for his crimes and his role in this Ambazuna nonsense. Now the international community now the impact that now wait that way the international community don't do recently regarding the Anglophone crisis. But some fools the day out there, they think that so international community we can't give them independence. We now good luck. So-called Capo Daniel, it don't make all that noise. Wait till the result. Who's had the so-called PPP day? Who's had the website? Who's had the endorsement from the international community? Who's had the endorsement from the former Israeli Prime Minister? Who's had the endorsement from the Pope? Who's had the so-called dialogue negotiation with the Cameroon government? Doesn't exist. So-called diplomatic mission for America, where Chris Anu come out talk say don't do them. They tell una these lies them and when they believe them at the time because the one for do fundraising. Because the one will forgive money for them. They do fundraising, will contribute. And then 1 year later, 2 years later, they forget about them. When I forget, say they be promised something. So when I bring them up for una now, it piss them off. And they know if it ignore me because I did reveal the truth for una. Now it don't be more than 1.5 years since they be promised all those things then for una. Now you when you be contribute your money, give them, go ask them, say, wait to be the results for that diplomatic mission. Wait to be the results for that money will be give you for that so-called peace plan initiative or whatever. Wusa the results there. Whereas me, countryman, I need to do fundraising for my platform. And yet everything I don't ever promise una, I deliver them. I said there is no Canada pre-talks. There was no Canada pre-talks. All these fools they will make that noise and they will remain that noise of Facebook. When I want to get negotiation and dialogue, you need to dialogue now with me. Una go come beg me for step una two inside the place with the born una. Idiots.
Lesson number 1, my country talks about it. Listen, whether or not you accept my country is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.